Imagine a place where time has stopped. While we scroll through our feeds, order food with an app, and fly between continents, there is an island in the Indian Ocean whose people have never seen a smartphone, a plane, or the modern world. North Sentinel Island is one of the few places on Earth where humans are officially forbidden to go. It covers about 60 square kilometers, roughly the size of Manhattan, mostly covered by dense tropical forests with white sandy beaches and clear waters along the edges. The Sentinelese live as their ancestors did tens of thousands of years ago. No metal, no writing, no contact with the outside world. Their numbers are estimated to be anywhere from a few dozen to a few hundred. No one knows for sure what language they speak or what they call themselves. They survive on seafood and the meat of wild pigs. Anthropologist Maurice Portman reported seeing large piles of pig skulls near their village. When airplanes or helicopters fly over the island, the Sentinelese do not understand what they are. To them, it is part of nature, like thunder or lightning. Today, North Sentinel is surrounded by coral reefs that no large ship can pass through. There is an official exclusion zone around the island, 3 nautical miles, about 6 kilometers. Since 1956, the government of India has banned anyone from approaching the island, both citizens and foreigners. The area is patrolled by the Navy. The reason for the ban is not secrets or fear of attacks. The Sentinelese have never had contact with modern civilization. They have no immunity to diseases and viruses that we barely even notice. In 1867, the merchant ship Nineveh was wrecked off the coast of North Sentinel. The surviving crew and passengers took shelter among the debris and waited for rescue. The people held out until the Royal Navy ship arrived. In 1981, a cargo ship went off course. The crew sent a distress signal and ended up on the island's reefs and was rescued by a helicopter after a few days. In 1880, British officer and anthropologist Maurice Vidal Portman decided to study the island and its people. He kidnapped an elderly couple and 4 children to examine them in Port Blair. The adults died from diseases to which they had no immunity. The children were returned to the island with gifts. This tragedy became a warning. Any contact with the outside world could be deadly. Since then, the Sentinelese have become even more hostile toward outsiders. After India gained independence in 1947, it inherited the Andaman Islands, including North Sentinel. From 1967 to 1991, Indian anthropologist Triloknath Pandit studied the Sentinelese very carefully. His teams came close to the shore, left gifts like coconuts and bananas, and then moved away, watching from a safe distance. He observed their behavior, gestures, and ways of getting food without entering their territory. The first peaceful contact happened on January 4th, 1991. It was a rare moment without aggression. In 1974, the Indian government, through the Films Division, sent a crew to shoot a documentary, Man in Search of Man. Directed by Prem Vaidya, the team left gifts on the shore and watched from a distance. But one day, the tribe shot an arrow, striking the director's thigh. The camera kept rolling. That single shot became a symbol, a stark reminder of the border between our world and the Sentinelese's complete isolation. After that, filming was stopped. The documentary remained, one of the first visual records of the Sentinelese way of life, fragile, hidden, untouched. In 1995 to 1996, the Indian government decided to stop forcing contact with the Sentinelese. After the 2004 tsunami, a helicopter flew over the island and received a response. An arrow shot into the sky on their own. It was a clear sign that they had survived. Even though it was forbidden, people still tried to approach North Sentinel, and each time, it ended in tragedy. In 2006, 2 Indian fishermen went into the waters near the island without permission. The Sentinelese killed them. When authorities sent a helicopter to recover their bodies, the islanders shot arrows at it. The bodies could not be taken. But the most well-known story happened in 2018. American missionary John Allen Chau deliberately and illegally went to North Sentinel, intending to convert the Sentinelese to Christianity. He knew he was breaking the law, but he went anyway. Before his trip, Chau received vaccinations, went through quarantine, and completed medical and language preparation. However, he never got permission from the Indian authorities. To reach the island, Chow paid 2 local fishermen, who took him to the shore at night. The fishermen were later arrested. Chow landed on the island at least twice. After one attempt, he returned to the boat, but the next time, he did not. The 27-year-old missionary was presumably killed by arrows from the Sentinelese. His body was never found. On March 29, 2025, a U.S. citizen, Mikhail Polyakov, made a solo landing on a beach in the northeast part of North Sentinel, reaching it on an inflatable motorboat. According to the police, he left a coconut and a can of Diet Cola on the sand as gifts for the Sentinelese, collected sand samples, and recorded video on a GoPro. He stayed on the shore for about 5 minutes, and then spent roughly an hour trying to get the attention of the tribe by whistling from the water, but received no response. After returning to the mainland, Polyakov was arrested for violating the restricted zone. These incidents clearly show that to the outside world, North Sentinel remains a symbol of a forbidden boundary, and for the Sentinelese themselves, it is the last line of protection. Today, the Sentinelese remain among the last people on Earth who do not want to be found. India has established a 7.5-kilometer protected zone around the island, patrolled by sea and air. Trespassers face fines and prison time. Perhaps the greatest secret of North Sentinel is not what they are hiding, but that we must learn to leave them alone.